Welcome, mamas. I'm very excited you're here. I'm Vaza. I have a quick 25-minute flow to bring you lots of grounding and lots of balance into your body and into your life. I'm a mom myself, and I know it's not always that easy to carve out a whole hour or an hour and a half. So I thought 25 minutes are perfect. We're going to start by coming into a comfortable seated pose. I'm sitting on a pillow, a meditation pillow, but a blanket is fine, or a pillow or sweater or your mat that you can roll up. And the benefit of sitting slightly elevated, our hips can really relax and our lower back can breathe, right? A lot of us as moms, we're so much in that forward folding and taking care of our children that right now we want to do the opposite. So from here all the way back up. We are continuing now with an alternated nostril breathing. Alternated nostril breathing means from left to right, right to left, and some of you might have already. To close our nostrils, we use the right thumb and then the ring finger of the right hand. Okay, so right thumb and right pinky finger. And all I want you to do is you're gonna close your right nostril with your thumb, and we're gonna start to inhale into the left side. There's no more space to inhale, hold, locking it with that ring finger, and we're gonna exhale out of the right side. We're gonna inhale again through the right side, and then exhaling out of the left. Be patient, inhale into the left, and then exhale out of the right. Good, now if you feel ready for it, close the eyes, inhale into the right. Close your right nostril, exhale out of the left. Inhale into the left. Close, exhale out of the right. Good. Taking some time, inhale into the right. Exhale out of the left. Inhale into the left. Exhale out of the right. Inhale into the right. 2 more rounds. Exhale out of the left. Inhale into the left. Exhale out of the right. Inhale into the right. Last one. Exhale out of the left. Good, and here just releasing the right hand back on top of the thigh. Keeping the eyes closed. And then tune in. What do you acknowledge now? In your head, in your brain. And then how that relaxation is really, I can really feel it. How that sensation is now reaching down into every single part of my body, not only the head. Wonderful. Bring the hands together in front of your heart space, bowing your chin to your own heart. And as you bow your chin to your own heart, taking a moment to really, really, really bow to the own heart. And that means like we're gonna let go out of the head, and the heart is taking control over, rather the head over the heart. The heart wants to take care of the head, right? We want to make decisions and we want to act from our heart center. If you like to set an intention for today's practice, calling it in. My intention is to simply rebalance everything. Lots on my plate at the moment, and I'm very, very grateful that I have this practice. All right, open your arms out to the side, reach and extend, sending your arms up. And then with the exhale, we're gonna wrap the right arm on top of the left arm. I'm simply gonna mirror you, bowing your chin to your heart, giving yourself a nice rewarding hug for the incredible job that you've been doing so far as a mom, right? And even if we're not 100% always, we're still practicing that kindness and practicing that patience on a daily basis. So even have compassion if sometimes we lose it, right? I am with you. Inhale, open your arms, spin your palms up. As you exhale, reach your other arm on top. Bow your chin to your heart again. From side to side. Good. Open your arms out. Sending your right hand down. Left arm is reaching up and over. And imagine there's your little one and you want to tickle that like a little one. Just reach, 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 reach. Tickle, tickle, tickle here. And then reaching the right hand up. Sending the left hand down. Left hand down. Right arm is reaching up and over. Mach's einfach auf die Seite. Sorry, my child. Perfect. Trying to do a video. And she's like right there. Of course she's right there, right? So you can just leave it. Thank you, little one. Arms are reaching up. Interlace the hands, and then the puppy, of course, on the other side. Jeez. All right, love you too. Reach the palms and the head into the palms. You know what I mean. Wrapping the forearms now around the sides of the head, and then bowing your chin to your heart. Push the back of the head into the palms. Inhale, open. Exhale twice more, chin to heart. Inhale, lift and open. Oh, it feels so good to stretch. Last time here, exhale down. Inhale, floating your arms all the way back out to the side. And then coming back into cactus arms, we're spinning from right to left. Okay, so sometimes we get sluggish when we're sitting here, doing all that forward fold motion. So sitting up here, arms by the side, you're gonna continue looking to the screen, towards me, and you're gonna start rocking, or actually rocking, not rocking, but twisting from right to left. And as you start twisting from right to left, acknowledge what's going on in your body, right? Maybe one side is a little bit easier to twist to than the other. But instead of judging, which we do sometimes a lot, can we return back to simply that sensation rather than giving it a stamp of like being good or bad or tight or open. Just welcoming it all. Okay, good. Now with the next inhale, you're gonna stretch to the right. Deep exhale as you open your arms. You're gonna send your right hand down. Left arm is reaching up here. Place your hand behind your head. And then 3 times we're gonna tap the chin to the armpit. Back of the head into the palm. Inhale, open. Exhale, chin to heart. Such incredible nature sounds. I hope you can hear it. Inhale here and exhale. Can you hear our chickens? Reaching the arms up. Good. And then as you exhale, come back into cactus arms. If you feel comfortable, maybe close the eyes or soften your gaze, and then spinning again from right to left here. And as we spin from right to left, that right side body might already feel so much more open, more receptive. And then invite that beautiful space to come over to the other side, so that the left side body begins to open as well, releasing here all the tension that we're holding on the shoulders and the jaw and the throat, because sometimes we don't really voice out what we really wanted to say, right? So let it all go. All right, we're gonna stay twisted to the left, extending your arms. Good. Stretch your fingers towards the camera, towards me, towards the screen, and then the other hand lands behind you. Reach your arm up. Hand behind your head, open. And now tap your wonderful chin down to the armpit. Twice more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And then last time, inhale, lift. And then exhale, round. And then lift back up, sending the arms towards the sky. Interlace the thumbs. Bending your elbows, touching the thumbs almost to the head, like 2 cute bunny ears. And then inhale, stretching the arms back up. And in this time, squeezing the upper arms against the head. Twice more. Elbows bend. And then inhale, stretch and lift. Final time, exhale down. Inhale, lift. Good. Circle the hands around. Kick your legs out in front of you. I'm just going to scoot back. And then rolling out the ankles. And as we roll out the ankles, yes, let's connect here to this beautiful joints. Not only the ankle, but also to the knee. So you can also bend the knee up and down here a couple of times. Circling the opposite direction. And again, sending some gratitude to our legs for all the hard work that they are doing, for all the steps that we are going to pick up things for our children, especially during bedtime, right? My daughter's like, and then I need dad, and then I need dad. And I'm like, after the 3rd time, I'm like, okay, over it. Done. Okay, cross your other leg in front. Good. As you cross your other leg in front, we're going to draw some circles. Again, the goal here is to really mobilize the spine. And you can circle any direction, because in a moment we're going to circle the opposite way as well. And then also decide how big you're going to make them, and then how fast, right? So if your energy in general is really high up, move slower. But if you feel really sluggish, maybe move a little bit faster, okay? So not just following me, but following your own intuition. And if you are like me, sometimes I forget to listen to my own intuition, because I'm so busy with everything, with working and teaching, taking care of the little one, the family, household, and being creative in an opposite direction. So now in this class, I'm inviting you to return back to what feels good to you. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. And that you're filling your own cup here by carving the time out to yourself, for yourself. Rolling out the mat and moving and breathing. So that again, the head can follow the heart can follow the head, not the head, the heart. All right, we're gonna come back here. Now your right shoulder is moving forward as you peek over the left shoulder. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, lift one more time over towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. You're gonna come back up. Take that pillow or blanket underneath, out. And we're gonna come here into our tabletop. And as we come into our tabletop, we're gonna reach the right leg long. And then as you exhale, hug the knee to the nose. Squeeze it in. Inhale, send your right leg up. And then exhale, hug it in. If you're like, okay, Vasa, I want a little bit more, reach your left arm forward. And then integrating your elbow with the knee here. Inhale, excuse me, I have some allergies. Exhale. Last round here. Inhale and exhale. You're gonna lift back up, bend your right heel to the right sit bone. Sweep the left hand around if it's there for you. Be mindful of your knee, otherwise just keeping the hands down. But if you can grab your foot, open here. Open from that left armpit into that left hip. Maybe dropping right ear to right shoulder. And then with the exhale, sending your knee down. First down a facing dog before we come onto the other side. Tuck the toes under and then rise up into your down a facing dog. Moving from right to left, left to right. So good. And then coming forward into plank pose. Here in plank pose, we're gonna hold. Crown is reaching forward, tailbone is reaching back. Dropping down onto the knees, gliding your hands back underneath the shoulders. Kick your left leg now back. Good, left hip is joining the right hip, so they stay parallel. Sending your right arm forward if you want to add on, or just keep the right hand underneath. As you exhale, knee to the nose. And then exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, send it open. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend your left leg. Reach your right leg around, or your right hand around, grabbing onto your foot, and then lean back here. If grabbing onto your foot is not possible, just keeping your hands underneath the shoulders. All right, now from here, my friends, tuck the left toes, and then rise up into your down. And then paddle out your legs. Start greeting the earth with your hands and feet. I'm so sorry. My nose is really running and I don't have a tissue. Mom life. Okay, you're gonna inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Drop down onto the knees, chest and chin. And with the inhale, you're gonna rise up into your nice cobra. With the exhale, bow the forehead down to the ground. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, heart down. One more time, lift up here. Good, open. And then exhale, come back down. You're gonna glide your elbows underneath the shoulders. So your elbows are right underneath the shoulders. Spin the palms facing up, pushing the fingernails gently down into the ground. And then just dropping your right ear to the right shoulder, bowing your chin to your heart, and then all the way over towards the left side. Back to the center. All right, hands underneath the shoulders. Sit back into your child's pose. And as you come into your child's pose, stack one arm on top of the other. Resting your third eye, your forehead down onto the arms, so that you can really feel the connection from your forehead to your arms, and through the arms, you're gonna feel the earth, that support. Staying here, I'm gonna continue talking to you, so I'm gonna sit up. As you feel the forehead reaching down to the forearms or onto the ground, what are you ready to let go of today? What would you like to shed, right? Maybe it's like something that you're overthinking. I feel like as moms we always overthink. Or maybe you had like an argument with someone about something. So just let it go. You don't need it anymore. Inhale into the mouth. Exhale out of the mouth. Good. Now seal the lips. Inhale. Same depth all the way down. Open your mouth again. Exhale. Let it all go. Good. We're going to count to inhale to 4. Inhale to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale. Let it go. 5 in your child's pose. 3, 2, 1. Twice more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. Inhale to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then full exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're gonna lift back up, taking a moment here. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And with the exhale, drop the shoulders back down. I'm gonna sit towards the camera. So the left leg is pointing, your left leg is pointing over towards the left, and the right leg over towards the right. We're gonna interlace the hands, and as we interlace the hands, we're gonna reach the arms forward, and then we're gonna lift up. Open your arms here, and then cross your right wrist on top of the left, over the left. Reaching your arms back. Squeeze your upper arms together as you did earlier. Good. Squeeze your forearms, squeeze your wrist. And then with the exhale, we're going to send the arms out in front of us. Imagine you want to do a push-up, right? So we're bending the elbows. We're going to lower the chest again towards that left leg. And with the inhale, arms extend and the chest is rising back up. Twice more, then we're going to stay. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. And then the last time, you're going to stay down here. If the forehead can touch, great. Otherwise, you can again stack your forearms or one fist on top of the other, maybe even your pillow. I'm going to start talking, so you stay down. Forehead is resting now onto the surface, any kind of surface. And then this time, as you focus on the exhale, you're going to soften through the jaw. Relax into the tongue. With your next inhale, reach the arms back up. Come up here. All right. Interlace the hands behind the sacrum. Stretch the knuckles down and lift and open. All right, good. You're going to reach the hands behind you. And now simply chimney your knees over towards the right. So that right leg is connecting to the left inner thigh. Interlace the hands again. Flip the palms up. Lift up here. Good. Open your arms, and now you're going to cross the left wrist on top of the right or in front of the right. Palms together. Knit those arms together. Squeeze and elevate. Squeeze and elevate. Last time, squeeze and elevate. Open your arms, sending your hands down. And then your gaze lowers down towards the ground, bending the elbows. Exhale. Inhale, push the ground away. Lift. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale here. And then exhale, come all the way down. Resting here, your head. Closing the eyes. Good, let it all go. And again, how much can you release here, right? How much can you release into the physical body, but also mentally and emotionally? And the breath is such a beautiful way of connecting the body and the mind again into clearing. So clearing breath. And you don't even need to roll out your mat, right, for that. Okay, ladies, let's come back up, reaching your arms up high. Circling the hands behind us, and we're coming into reverse tabletop. So glide your hands a little bit further back. Greet the earth with your feet again. Lift up here, lift and open. And then as you exhale, sending your tailbone back down. Walk your legs a little bit further away, wrapping your arms around. Inhale here. Open and exhale. All right. And as you come down, you have the option of reaching your hands behind the hamstrings and rolling down this way, or reaching your arms forward, coiling your tailbone under, and then lowering down this way, all the way here. As you lower down, walk your feet back so the heels are directly underneath the heels, and make sure that you have the flat head, the flat side of the head down. Okay, so no hair ties. Arms are by the side, push into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Interlace the hands underneath the sacrum. Walk the shoulders a little bit closer together. And then inhale into the belly, into the heart, and out. And again, creating so much space, not only around the heart, but also in the belly, right? Sometimes we're ashamed of our bellies after the pregnancy, and we suck it in, which is so bad, because then we're restricting the pelvic floor, and that leads to even more stress and restriction. Okay, so let those bellies loose. So the pelvic floor gets a little massage through the diaphragm. Reaching your arms up overhead, top of the hands down. Lift the heels off the ground, and then with the exhale, come all the way down onto the mat. Soles of the feet together, knees open up, and then bringing one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Good. Closing the eyes. And then as you breathe in, breathe down there into the pelvic floor, from pubic bone to tailbone, and from one sit bone to the other. Creating so much space down there. Honoring everything that our body has been doing, right, and still is doing. So the magic of getting pregnant, going through the pregnancy, and returning back into a new body, right? It's not the old, it's a completely new body. And honoring that incredible, incredible wonder that we've created. Sometimes multiple wonders if you have more kids. Power to you. I was waiting for that one. All right, good. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around. Rock from right to left, left to right. And then lying down in a shavasana that really works for you. And what I mean by that is like finding stillness, right? As mom, we're so used of multitasking instead of just doing one thing at a time. So here I invite you to find a shavasana pose, that final resting pose, where you can simply sink in, and your hands can land anywhere. Mine wanted to land on the belly. And as you begin to lie down, your whole body is now greeted by the earth. And the incredible and super cool thing, let's geek out here about it, is when we are in tune with Mother Earth, right? Calm and connected, our heartbeat is beating to the heartbeat of the Mother Earth. Isn't that super cool? The same rhythm, the same speed. So let's see if we can feel her below us. And appreciating that mother around us, below us, but also in us. And we are right now practicing with so many moms around the globe. So sending also those moms so much love and so much appreciation. Even though sometimes we're not agreeing on how we're raising our children with each other, right? And that's fine too. That's why we have so many incredible different human beings. Imagine it would be all the same, how boring that would be. Soaking in the sound of nature, the chirping of the bird. Yes. There's a little breeze going on. Feel a little breeze, the perfect temperature on your skin. The bees are summing in the back. The bees are summing. I mean buzzing. I don't know, how do you say that? Bees are humming, humming. There we go. Already too relaxed here. And then go a little bit deeper. Not only that you're now releasing the stress out of your muscles and the fascia that holds so many information and communicates all the time, but also release into the bone structure, all the joints. So we're relaxing deeper and deeper to the organs and the connective tissue. Yeah, so we experience that relaxation on a deeper, deeper level. Almost like we had a full night of sleep. Remember sleeping in? What is that? All right, mamas, if you want to stay here longer, please, please do so. For the other mamas that have to come up, unfortunately, like me, so I can make dinner for my family, hug the knees into the chest, then start rocking forward and back a couple of times till you come back up into a seated pose, popping that pillow underneath the sit bones again on that blanket, and finding the prayer hands back by the heart. Thumbs are resting onto the sternum. And as we close the eyes, let's welcome all these changes that we created. If you did this practice in the morning, visualize the rest of the day and how you stay in this beautiful energy. And if your day has already passed, right, what did you accomplish today? And that's not what I mean by doing the dishes, right? Maybe it was to give your child some extra love because she had another meltdown in the supermarket like mine. And even though you still wanted to like stand next to her and cry as well because you also miss your friends, nope, we're gonna soak up those tears and we're gonna comfort them, right? Because they need it. They are little, they are smaller than us. The heart in me is bowing to the heart in each of you. Thank you for the incredible job you're doing. I'm so excited we're practicing together. I'm here to support you with anything you need. Feel free to email me or shoot me a little message. I love you. Mwah. Thank you.